Why are you buying a house? That's the question you have to answer before you start looking. It's the most important question. Right now, I'm in a townhouse in North Bethesda, Maryland, that I help my clients buy, and we're completely renovating it for them while they're out of the continental United States. And anyway, back to that question, why are you buying? You have to answer that question first. It doesn't matter if the interest rates are 3%, 5%, or 7%, or 10%. Why are you buying? If you don't know the answer to that, or the answer is just, well, I think I need to buy, that's not a good answer, right? You have to look at a number of factors. Number one, how long are you gonna be in that house before you know you might move? And if the answer is 3 years or 5 years, you really need to look hard at whether you should be buying at all, or you have to have a game plan for what you do if you have to move. Like we talked about this, what would they do? Well, first of all, we're actually building in, I think, tens of thousands of dollars in equity with the renovations because it was strategic based upon the condition of the house. But number two, we talked about what would they do if they had to move and they didn't want to sell it? They could rent it and get a good value that would still be okay with them, right? But they know that now with the numbers that they're gonna have locked in with their mortgage. Extremely important to know that answer. So why are you buying? Don't ever buy just because you think you have to. Or if the numbers don't work for you right now with today's rates, but maybe you could rent out the basement, or there's a back addition you could rent out, or a space above a garage, and all of a sudden now, even though the mortgage looks a little scary, if you can easily rent that out, now it becomes even better than if the rates were like 4%. So that's something to consider. You might have to be creative. So look at all the solutions and then base your decision to move forward on that, and not just because you think you should buy a house.